What's happening, guys? It's your boy Ziki Junior, and welcome back to Football Fans Frenzy. Guys, the season is actually going gradually to the end, and games are coming in thick and fast. There are week games during the week, that's next week. But then we are here to talk about our game with 26 predictions. Yes, it's time to break it down for you all. It's time to look into all the teams and get the correct predictions for the games this weekend. Of course, we know that predictions are not always correct. Of course, we all know that as football fans. But then we are trying to break down these teams and analyze them so that we can actually get our predictions for these particular games this week. So it's the game week 26, and yes, according to your request, I'm actually serving you guys key matches in the Seria A, in the Bundesliga, and in the Spanish La Liga. So just stay tuned and stay on this show, and you get all my predictions for this particular game week. And yeah, if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also smash like on this video, and hit that notification bell, jingle it, jingle that bell, man, like jingle bells, jingle that bell so that you get notifications whenever I put out a new video. So without further ado, guys, let's just dive straight into it. And yeah, social media handles on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, Football Fans Frenzy, and you'll be connected to me live. And yeah, I follow my people back, man. If you follow me, I follow you back. It's just as simple as that. That's how we do it here on Football Fans Frenzy, because this particular channel, it's about the fans. So yes, so please subscribe, follow me on the social media networks, and I'm gonna follow you right back. And yeah, the first game for this particular weekend is by 13:30 West African time. Manchester City actually hosts West Ham United. Now, you would easily just put West Ham United up this particular one, but West Ham has been very good this season, and it's very evident from the league table. Let me just zoom in now, league table right here. You would see that West Ham actually sits fourth in the Premier League table. They've actually lost just one out of their last 5 fixtures. And that's an incredible position for West Ham to be in. Jesse Lingard has actually done well to boost that team. And so you just have to give West Ham United credit. Of course, we know Manchester City is presently topping the Premier League table. And everybody knows that Manchester City will actually be carrying this league. I made a video a 2 weeks ago where I said they should give Manchester City the league already, because there is no two ways about it. Manchester City will actually win the league. But for this particular game, I actually went for a 1-1 draw. Yes, I think West Ham is one of those teams that can give Manchester City problems. One, because they will try to hit Manchester City on the break, and with the pace of just Lingard and Antonio and their strengths, they could just do it. Yes, I feel like this game is going to be a draw, and West Ham is quite decent defensively, so you'd expect them to be able to keep Manchester City out. But I feel like Manchester City is going to score, and I feel like West Ham is also going to score. So guys, that's my prediction for this particular game. Manchester City 1, West Ham United 1. And then the game after that is by 16:00 West African time, where West Bromwich Albion hosts Brighton. Whew. You guys know how I feel about Brighton. They are one of those teams that have actually impressed this season, and they keep impressing. Unfortunately, they lost in their last match. It was just a fluke, man, a 9-minute goal, and they lost that game. It was actually 1-1 at the time before they considered that goal. But Brighton is a team that loves to play football, and against teams that maybe equally weighted like they are, or maybe a bit below, they just tend to do very well. Of course, we know that Brighton actually plays West Bromwich Albion, and West Bromwich Albion sits 19th on the Premier League table. They've actually not won any of their last 5 fixtures. They've drawn 3 and they've lost the remaining 2. While Brighton sits 16th on the Premier League table, they've won 2 out of their last 5 fixtures, drawing 2 and losing just 1. But we know that Brighton is a team that loves to attack. They have a fantastic style of play, and I really feel like they should be winning this one. And so, guys, I went for a 2-1 win in favor of Brighton. West Bromwich Albion is gonna score. I feel like they are gonna score, and I also know that Brighton should be winning this game. There is no reason why Brighton shouldn't be winning this particular game. And then after that is by 18:30 West African time, where Leeds United hosts Aston Villa. And this is a tough one to predict, but with the form of Leeds United and the way they play, and considering the fact that Aston Villa has not been their best in recent time, I just kind of feel like this one is for Leeds United. I don't know why I feel so. Aston Villa actually sits eighth on the Premier League table, where they've won two out of their last five fixtures, drawing one and losing the remaining two, while Leeds United sits 10th on the Premier League table, where they've won two out of their last five fixtures, losing the remaining three. But still, guys, I'm still going for a Leeds United team. We know about Leeds United and how they play, and so I went for a 3-1 victory in favor of Leeds United. One, because they are home. Two, they have the ability to attack Aston Villa, a side that has not been very good defensively recently. So I just feel like Leeds United will get a win in this particular one, guys. And then by 21:00 West African time, Newcastle United actually hosts Wolverhampton Wanderers, and this is quite a tough one to predict, guys. I must be honest. This is a very tough one to predict, but of course, you expect it to be a very difficult encounter. Yeah, a very, very tight one. Wolverhampton actually sits 12th on the Premier League table, and they've won three out of their last five games, losing one and drawing the other one. They've actually been picking up a bit of a form recently, and we heard that good news is Raul Jimenez is back in training, so we should be expecting Raul Jimenez to play at some point in the season. I really hope so. We've all missed Raul Jimenez. While Newcastle United actually sits 17th on the Premier League table, they've won just two out of their last five fixtures, losing the remaining three. Newcastle is on the brink of relegation, and they really should be trying to get a result in this particular one to at least get an edge on top of the relegation zone. Well, whichever way, I went for a 1-1 draw. Yes, I really don't see any of these teams winning. I feel like they're going to score goals. It's easily going to be maybe a 2-2, but I don't see any of them winning. I feel this game is going to be a draw. And then, guys, just like you requested, in a Spanish La Liga, 16:15 West African time on Saturday, Sevilla actually hosts Barcelona. Now, the La Liga table is there for us to see. Sevilla actually sits fourth on the La Liga table, and you should really expect Sevilla to be getting a result against Barca, especially since they would be at home. Sevilla to win. Looking at the table here, you would see that Sevilla sits fourth in the La Liga table, where they've won their last five fixtures. That is incredible. Sevilla has won their last five fixtures, and they just sit below Barca with their standing game. When they win it, or if they win it rather, they would actually be topping Barca in points. So they really need to win that game on Saturday against Barcelona. And then Barcelona, on the other hand, have won four out of their last five fixtures, and then they've drawn the last game, the remaining one game. It's a tight game to predict. Yes, it's really very tight, to be honest. But you'd really expect that Sevilla should be winning this particular one at home. They seem like the team that is more informed. And you know how Barcelona has been this season. They've just happened to disappoint when you expect more from them. And so, guys, that's why I went for... Not so easy to predict, but I went for a 2-1 win in favor of Sevilla. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this particular game. If you feel Sevilla is going to win Barca, or if you feel like Barca is going to carry the day. But I just feel like this game is all Sevilla all over it. It's going to be a tight contest, but I feel Sevilla is just going to edge Barcelona 2-1. And then in the German Bundesliga on Saturday, Bayern Munich actually hosts Köln. And this one is a no-brainer, guys. It's simply a no-brainer. I went for a 3-0 victory in favor of Bayern Munich. I don't see them conceding any goal against Köln. No disrespect to Köln, but it's just the reality. Bayern Munich actually sits Liga, and then Dortmund field. This is another no-brainer. We know Borussia Dortmund have been the best they can be this season, but you really should expect them to be putting this one away, guys. There's no two ways about it. They actually should be winning Bielefeld. I don't feel like they're going to keep a clean sheet, so I went for Dortmund. Yes, 4-1 victory in favor of Borussia Dortmund there. And then let's go to Sunday games. On Sunday, the first game in the Premier League is by 13:00 West African time, and Crystal Palace actually hosts Fulham. Now, Crystal Palace has not regained my trust. I know they won against Brighton over the weekend, but I'm still not very confident about this Crystal Palace team right now. I just feel like they are not convincing yet. I really don't feel convinced by the way Crystal Palace has performed this season. And so, guys, okay. Trying to add the league table to the stream there. Just give me a minute. And so, guys, I went for a 2-2 draw. Yes, I went for a 2-2 draw for this particular game. I don't see Crystal Palace winning this game. I know Fulham will also want to put up a fight. And Fulham has been finding the net recently, so you really should expect them to get something against Crystal Palace. So that's my prediction, guys. 2-2 draw for Fulham and Crystal Palace. Well, I feel both teams are going to score. Crystal Palace has won 3 out of their last 5 fixtures, and they've lost the remaining 2, while Fulham sits in the relegation zone with 2 wins from their last 5 fixtures, losing 1 and drawing 2. I just feel like this game is going to be a draw, and I feel like it's going to be a go-go draw. And so that's my prediction for this particular game. And 1, guys. 1-1. So the next now this is a very tough fixture this weekend in the Premier League, a very, very tough one. You really cannot count on Arsenal in recent times, guys. It's just unfortunate I have to say this, but Arsenal is not that team you can actually trust this season. They've not been their best, and it's obvious from their league position. Arsenal actually sits 11th in the Premier League table, and they've won 1 out of their last 5 fixtures. That's a terrible record for a club like Arsenal. They've lost 3 and they've drawn 1. Of course, we all know where Leicester City is. They are actually 3rd on the Premier League table, joint same points as Manchester United, so they can easily be 2nd this weekend if they win their game and Manchester United draws or loses. So for me, I just feel like this game is only going to go one way. And that's Leicester way. Yes, it's going to be a Leicester day, and I feel it's going to be a 2-1 win for Leicester City against Arsenal. Let me know in the comment section who you feel is going to win this particular game. I'm actually going for Leicester City. It could actually be a draw. It could easily be a draw, but I feel like this game has Leicester written all over it. They have everything they need to win. Vardy is back, and their players are firing on all cylinders, so they should be putting this game out. It's not going to be easy against Arsenal, but they're going to win. It's going to be a very slim victory for Leicester City, but they're definitely going to be winning Arsenal this particular fixture. And then after that, we have Tottenham Hotspur actually hosts Burnley by 15:00 West African time. Guys, did you all see Tottenham in the Europa League? They were amazing. I think Jose Mourinho should really start considering having Dele Alli back into the side, as well as Gareth Bale. They will actually be a stronger attacking side if these 2 players are back. Dele Alli is beginning to find his form, and if Dele Alli comes into that side, Harry Kane wouldn't have to be dropping so deep, to win the ball and try and set Son up. Even if he does, he will be having 2 good options in Gareth Bale and Son. So I just went for a 2-0 win in favor of Tottenham Hotspur. I know Burnley is a very stubborn side, and Burnley will want to put up a fight against Tottenham Hotspur, but Jose Mourinho should actually be seeing this game out if he does attack Burnley. So I really feel he should attack Burnley and then put this game to bed. And so, guys, the game of the weekend, this particular one is the one everybody has been waiting for, and that's Chelsea versus Manchester United at Stamford Bridge. This is a tough one to predict, and it's been a weird season for Chelsea, where they've actually sacked their manager and they brought in Thomas Tuchel, who is actually doing a very fantastic job. Well, a lot of people are beginning to say, well, they've not had a very serious fixture, but then you cannot dispute the fact they've actually been winning matches in the Premier League. They won 4 out of their last 5 fixtures, drawing just 1, and they've considered very little goals to add to it. So you really cannot write Chelsea off. And then Manchester United, on the other hand, have not been in the best form recently. They've actually won just 2 out of their last 5 fixtures, drawing the remaining 3. and they sit second in the Premier League table. Meanwhile, Chelsea sits fifth in the Premier League table. This one is a tough one to predict, guys. But of course, we have to put in a score. We have to do something. And so, after so much thought on this particular game, I went for a 1-1 draw. Yes, I feel like Chelsea is going to be very careful against Manchester United. And Manchester United, on the other hand, has to be very careful about Chelsea's possession football. Now, Ole has not been very good against the big teams this season, which is strange considering the fact that last season Manchester United was exceptional against big teams. But I don't know what has been happening with them this season. And Manchester United could easily hit Chelsea on the break. I feel they want to exploit the position of Alonso, but I feel like Chelsea is going to get a goal against Manchester United shaky defense, and Manchester United will also get a goal. This game can easily go either way. To be honest, I'm not so confident about this prediction. It could easily be a win for Manchester United if they can succeed hitting Chelsea on the break, and it could easily be a win for Chelsea if they completely dominate that particular game, keeping Manchester United away from their defense. Well, it's gonna be a difficult game. It's gonna be a difficult game. Let's get predictions start coming in, guys. Ike says 2-1 win in favor of Manchester United. Ultimate smash and grab. Yeah, that could just happen. Like I said, this game can easily go either way. But I feel like both teams are gonna score. That's for sure. Both teams are definitely gonna get goals, but it's gonna go either way. It might go either way. It could easily end up a draw. I am not so sure about this prediction, guys. So you all should drop your predictions in the comment section so that we see what you think about this particular game. Like I said, it's easily gonna go either way. But I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Manchester United against Chelsea. I would love to see your predictions. I would love to come back to this game. But let's quickly look at the other games, and that's Sheffield United actually host Liverpool, and that game is by 2015 West African time. Sheffield United will be hosting Liverpool at their stadium, and this game is a no-brainer. We don't have to talk so much about it. Sheffield United has been terrible this season. They actually sit bottom in the Premier League table, while Liverpool also have been struggling, but I really expect them to be getting a win in this particular fixture. And so, guys, I went for a 3-0 victory in favor of Liverpool over Sheffield United. There is no reason whatsoever why Liverpool shouldn't be smashing Sheffield for this particular game. Let me know in the comment section what you think and who you feel is going to win this game. I feel like I have ultimate confidence that Liverpool should be winning this particular game. Still, drop a prediction on the big game this weekend, which is Manchester United against Chelsea. And I actually predicted a 1-1 draw, as you can see on the screen. If you are just joining this live stream, I would still love to see your predictions on that particular one. And then Villarreal will be hosting Atletico Madrid this weekend on Sunday by 21:00 West African time. And I think I'm back. Yes. Okay. It's good to be back. Um, like I said, Francis says 0-0, and I feel it could also happen. While Ike says Liverpool has been heavily inconsistent, especially at Anfield, but they should win this one easily. Yes, they should actually be winning this one easily. I have no doubt they should be winning this one easily. Livinus says Liverpool will definitely beat Sheffield, that's for sure. And Man U will defeat Chelsea. Yes, of course, all Manchester United fans will be hoping that Manchester United actually defeats Chelsea for this particular one, and that could easily also happen. It could easily also happen. It could also go the other way, guys. It could also go the other way. We cannot take that away from that particular game. So, like I said, I went for a 2-1 win in favor of Atletico Madrid over Villarreal. It's why I feel like it's gonna happen. Well, Inter actually hosts Genoa also by 15:00 West African time. Um, and guys, I went for a 2-0 win in favor of Inter Milan. They're in hot form presently. They're in scintillating form right now, and they really should be seeing out Genoa this weekend. While Napoli actually host Benevento. It's been long. I saw Charles on the live stream. I hope he's fine, and I hope he comes soon. He's the man in Italy, and he actually gives us good predictions of what is happening in Italy. But I went for a 3-1 win in favor of Napoli. Gattuso's job should actually be questioned right now because he's not been doing very well with Napoli. But against Benevento, he really should be seeing this one out. He really should be seeing this one out. Vivian said Manchester United should please not break break my heart because Chelsea fans will not let me hear the last of it. Should they beat us? Yeah, that game could easily be a draw. That's my prediction. It could easily be a draw, but it could easily go either way. So that game is it's the biggest game this weekend in all the leagues. So, but then there's another tough game, and that's in the Seria. Roma actually hosts AC Milan 20:45 West African time. AC Milan was actually topping the table for some weeks, but they've been very terrible recently. Their form has been very, very bad, and this game is quite open. But I feel like they should be winning this particular game to actually put pressure on Inter Milan that is beginning to run away with the league. And this is an opportunity for AC Milan to win the league. But I feel like they're still going to make it into the Champions League. And Roma has been quite decent lately. They've not been fantastic, but they've just been decent. But so, guys, I went for a 2-1 victory in favor of AC Milan. I feel like they're just going to edge Roma in this particular game. I really, really feel so. And it's going to be a tight contest, but it's going to be a win for the Rossoneri's. And that's my prediction, 2-1 win. And yes, there is Monday Night Football this particular week. And Everton actually will be hosting Southampton by 21:00 West African time on Monday. Let me quickly read some comments here. I swear to God, Chelsea fans will cause us to eternity. Man, that's part of football, man. We live for banter, we live for the violence. We always here for violence, guys. So whatever happens, happens. Chelsea win, Manchester United win. Both fans are going to be going at each other until that particular fixture is over. A very tight one, especially considering the form of Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel. Is difficult to write Chelsea off for that particular contest. Very, very difficult. So back to the Everton and Southampton game, I went for a 2-2 draw. I really feel like Everton is going to get goals, and I feel like Southampton is also going to get goals. But I really don't see any team winning. Everton does not do very well against teams like Southampton, and so I went for a 2-2 draw for Everton and Southampton. Vivian says, as Livinus, you know this. Of course, you all know these Chelsea fans, especially if you're in Nigeria, you really don't want to encounter Chelsea fans in Nigeria. They're a terrible bunch. Trust me, they're very noisy, and they have a very huge fan base in Nigeria. And so if Manchester United loses against Chelsea, it's going to be a crazy week for all Manchester United fans over here in Nigeria. It's just going to be a very crazy week. I trust my Chelsea brothers to actually make sure that Manchester United fans actually regret losing against them. That is for sure. That is for sure. And then back to the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid actually hosts Real Sociedad 21:00 West African time. I feel like Real Sociedad would maybe want to rest players because they have Europa League fixture. Because of this Europa League fixture, they'll be playing against Manchester United today. I feel like Real Sociedad will actually be taking this game very seriously because obviously, I don't want to write them off, but Manchester United should actually be winning tonight. And so if I was Real Sociedad's manager, I wouldn't be putting out my best 11, considering the fact that that game would be at Old Trafford. I would actually just rest my players for the Madrid game. That's what I would do anyway if I was the manager. This game is over. It's over for Real Sociedad. 4-0 win in Spain. I don't see them coming back. I really don't see them coming back. So, but it's still going to be a tight contest. But it's the Spanish La Liga, and you really just expect Real Madrid to win this particular game. And so, guys, I'm waiting for a 2-0 win in favor of Real Madrid. Even though I'm not so sure about Real Madrid this season, they've been hugely inconsistent. And so, guys, it could just go to Real Sociedad. It's very possible, or this game could easily just be a draw. But I just feel like Madrid has what it takes to actually put Real Sociedad out. And just some comments before I round up the show. Everton should win these 2-1. Very possible, very possible. I feel like they're gonna draw anyway. I still strongly feel like that game is gonna be a draw. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in on the show. You know what's next is by 11 o'clock West African time here on this particular channel, and that's Saturday Football with ZK Junior. We'll be having the goons. They will all be live here, and we're gonna be breaking down these games, but also we're gonna be talking about important topics that have trended this week in football. Yes, they're very beautiful topics I'm preparing for you guys this weekend. So guys, don't miss that show by 11:00 West African time, and I'll be back here with the goons on Saturday Football with ZK Junior. And yeah, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash a like on this video. Don't leave without smashing a like. It is very, very important. Also, jingle that bell, yeah, after you subscribe to the channel so that you get notifications whenever I put out a new video. And so, guys, that's my Game Week 26 prediction. Thanks, guys, for tuning in on the show. All of you that joined this live stream. See you guys on Saturday morning. On Saturday morning with the goons when I come back here with the goons. Yeah, bye, guys.